So in today's video, I'm gonna cover something that a lot of people did miss in the patch notes, and I haven't seen anybody talk about it either. So I assume a lot of you guys here are actually missing out on it. So this will most likely buff your build just a little bit. If that sounds interesting, then let's get started. But before we get into that, I want to talk about today's video sponsor, which are actually you guys. So I want to give a huge shout out to the current 45 channel members that taken the extra step and support the channel financially. So thank you guys so much for doing that. If you guys want to become a member as well, you can do so by clicking the join button, or you can click the link in the description or top comment, and you can become a member for as little as 99 cents. With that said though, let's get back to the video. Alright, so I thought in today's video I would go through something that I haven't seen anybody talk about actually. It's gonna be a pretty quick video here I assume though, but let's just get straight to it. So with Title Update 9, one of the things that it actually did address, that needed to get addressed for sure, was the specialization skill mods. I haven't actually checked most of this myself. I just know that that happened. I checked a few. I just checked one just now though, so I thought we could just go through it. So the one I checked, so the one that I was checking out right now was actually the one for the Hive. So if we start from the beginning here, I guess we can just check Firewall, and Firewall have the mods for the shield, right? So we can go right into that one, since probably a lot of you guys are playing the shield. So you would use Striker with this. And if we check the modding here, you get 8% now, which is pretty good. I mean, 4.2 is the highest I have. Now you get 8%, like it's actually double the amount. And of course you can use, and of course there's another one here as well, which is 8% active regen, which is usually 4.8 though. Not the biggest deal here though, but at least it is a bit stronger. I would like them to probably be, instead of being 8 here, like put it to 10%, maybe even 12. But at least, like, yeah, it's double the amount. Even though I do think these ones are just too low in values overall though, the skill mods. So maybe just the skill mods itself, instead of being like 4%, it would be like 10 normally. And another skill mod from the specialization would maybe be at 20%. So it would have a bit more impact. I think the modding in general, when it comes to skills, like most of the values are really, really low. So I would like to see them be a bit higher, so you could customize your skills a bit more personal. Which I feel like a lot of the downside right now with the simple skill system being skill tiers and all, you can't really do, you can't build it too personal as you could before, because a lot of the shit is set, right? Like looking at the skill tiers, for example, you can't put everything into damage or everything into health or whatever you would like to do with the skill, which I think it's kind of boring. But I also do understand why this is here though. It's way easier to balance the skills when everything is kind of set. But that's at least the Firewall. If we check the gunner specialization, we do have the gunner pulse called Banshee, and with that one you also do get 2 mods here. So let's check the pulse mods out that you get from gunner. So we go into pulse, and for that one you get 15% radius instead of, I think 10% is the highest. So that's only 5% more than the normal one. So not even double the amount as it was on the previous one. But still, I mean, getting 15%, like 5% more, I mean, I take it. It's not bad at all. Oh yeah, I got this Garl before. First skill mod, I think, that was Garl. And we have the effect duration. Oh, of course. Since I got the Garl, you know. It is effect duration, which is 15%. Getting an additional 5% though. Which is nothing too good, but I mean, at least you get something out of it. So that's the one you get from gunner. If we take a look at the technician, we have the artificial hive, which is their special skill. And with that, you also do get 2 mods here. And that's the 2 we actually checked before. But I guess we can just go there once again if some people are watching it in order. So that is the radius, which is 10% instead of 5. And also the health one. No, duration. So from 5% duration to 10. So it seems like they're just adding 5% actually on top of what it is. Demolitionist, we have the turret. It have the artillery turret, which I would like to make a build with just for PvP and troll. I think I talked about this since a long time, but I've never actually done it. But yeah, maybe some point, maybe next year, who knows? Maybe it will happen at some point. So if we check that out, I assume it's following the same thing here. So yeah, instead of 5% damage, you get 10% damage. Still, like 5% damage increase, that's pretty good if I would like to do a build like that. And it also have explosive damage as well when it comes to the turret. Then I have also 1 plus extra mortar ammo. So the normal one have 1 and this have 1 too. So there's actually nothing special there. Could you use it in another slot? No. So actually, I don't know what they're doing here. Like, of course, they gotta give it like 2. I think 2 would be fine. Like, the fact that it's just the same here, that doesn't make sense. Like, either swap it to something else than ammo if they think having 1 extra is too much, or just give it 1 more. That's the demolitionist. We look at survival. Then we have the seeker mine. The mender seeker mine that heals. Hopefully they tuned this one, because the last time I know that it wasn't tuned for the new Walter, but I assume that's fixed already because this was quite some time ago. So with this one, you get 15% health. The normal value, or the highest normal value, is 10. I don't think the health is that important though, but going from 10% healing to 15% healing, definitely a nice addition, because you're gonna play survivalist anyway if you're gonna play this healer ball, right? So a little small buff there. Then we have sharpshooter and the tactician drone, the pulse drone. I think these values were pretty good before. Actually, I didn't check the previous patch though, but it used to be not that bad, if I remember correctly. So now we get 15% duration instead of 10, so following the same scheme there. And yeah, this one is pretty unique here, I think. No. So this one seems good though, right? Because I assume the max here is 10 and you actually get 20 meter scan range. So that's a pretty good buff there. Makes sense though, because the drone is only for sharpshooter to have something like that. So yeah. So that's basically all I wanted to cover in this video. Just a little quick video here, because I feel like a lot of people did miss this. And sure, it's not the biggest deal though, but for some builds that you might actually have the old mods equipped on, which I have in some cases here, you can swap them out. You can actually get some little buffs here and there. Especially, I think most of you guys probably have a build with shield and using the striker shield with gunner, so you could just equip those mods there. And if you guys watching it today and you haven't launched the game yet, the M1A nerf is reverted, so it's back to its old damage. But I'm gonna end the video here though. Hope you guys found this little video useful, and if you are interested in more Division 2 videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next one.